Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining Parkinson Voice Project for today's online Speak Out Home practice session. My name is Samantha Allenderry. I'm a speech-language pathologist and the founder of Parkinson Voice Project. I am here to help you establish and maintain a consistent Speak Out Home practice routine. I also want you to understand intent better. And it's not just about strengthening the muscles we use for speaking or swallowing, but really helping you to learn how to speak with other people, family, friends, co-workers, and to use intent to take back control over your voice. Today is Friday. We're going to go through some of the speak out exercises, and then I'm going to continue with the yes/no questions that we've been doing this week, but they're going to be longer and more challenging today. Let's all take a sip of water with intent. We need to warm up the voice. Sometimes in the morning the voice doesn't sound so good, so we're going to wake it up and get it moving. We're going to start with the warm-up. Lift your voice and project it forward. Really think about producing every single syllable with intent. Here we go. May, me, my, mo, moo. Again. May, me, my, mo, moo. Lift your voice. Ready? May, me, my, mo, moo. When you lift your voice, you have more expression because the vocal folds are stretching in a different way. It's different from me going, may, me, my. We don't want that. We want you to lift. Ready? May, me, my, mo, moo. Exaggerate every syllable. Do it again. May, me, my, mo, moo. And let's do one more and we'll stretch out the vowels a little bit more. This is a really very effective trick if you tend to stutter or to go too quickly. You want to focus on stretching out the vowels. That's another way of using intent. Let's try it. May, me, my, mo, moo. Very good. Let's take a sip of water with intent. I'm so proud of all of you for doing your exercises. It's so important. All right, speak out exercise number 2, the ahs. Make sure to open that mouth wide when you project or while you project that ah forward. It's flying in front of you. Ready? Ah. Good. Let's do it again. The sound should be consistent all the way through, and it's not easy because in order for that to happen, the timing, the coordination of the breathing muscles with the vocal folds. So you're taking a breath in, expanding the lungs, pushing the air up. It's hitting the vocal folds and making them vibrate, okay? And it has to be nice and even, okay? In order for the sound to come out consistent. But the speech deficit associated with Parkinson's is a motor speech disorder. It's the coordination of how everything works. And so it's hard. So you've got to be deliberate and be intentional, okay? Really make your voice come out the way you want it to. Let's try it again. Good. Let's do a shorter one. We're not yelling. We're projecting our voice forward. Ready? Very good. Let's take a sip of water with intent. The next exercise is the glide. Did you ever think about this? When we talk in conversation, we speak in glides. Think about it. We don't speak in stair step. One vowel, one syllable glides to the next, and that requires coordination of the breathing muscles and the vocal folds, and so we're gliding. We are not doing a stair step when we talk to people. We are talking in glides. Did a light bulb just come off? Are you starting to understand why we do the glides? It's really important. I want you to project an ah forward and then slowly glide up. Try to get as many little notes in there as you can, because you don't want those notes missing when you talk in conversation. Okay? So try to get as many in there. Here we go. Good. Let's do it again. Notice that I don't go as high as I can. I'm not going into falsetto. I'm also not going down as low as I can. We are trying to get you more expression in the pitches that you would use for conversation. So this is not about, how high you can go or how low. Unless you're an opera singer, okay? Unless you're a performer, that might be different for you because you need those notes, okay? Concentrate on getting as many notes in there as you can in kind of this range. Let's do it again. Good. Let's do it again. I skipped some notes down at the bottom. Did you hear that? Let's do one more. We'll do the glide a little bit slower so we can really concentrate on getting more of those notes. Ready? Last one. And that is what we refer to. Did you notice how I really needed to speak with intent? That is what we refer to as deliberate practice. So if you're having trouble with that glide, don't just keep doing it the same way. Use more intent. Do it slower. Really concentrate so you can get it. Let's take a sip of water with intent. All right, since it's Friday, we're just going to count to 10. All right, count to 10, forward and backward. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Backward. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And Elizabeth and Julie need to get a photo of me for our recording, and I'm not holding up anything today. So let's all smile with intent. Ready? Okay. If you're new to these sessions, you're going, what the heck is she doing? But we record every single session. And when I'm always moving my arms, Julie and Elizabeth, when they prepare the recording, they're having a really hard time getting a photo of me that where I'm not, my face isn't distorted or my hand isn't in the way. And so I always have to just take a second and smile. All right, let's do counting again. Count to 10. We'll do forward. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And it's not about doing it on one breath. Just focus on speaking out. You'll take a breath when you need to. Start with 10 and go backward. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and take a sip of water. Since Wednesday, we've been doing yes/no responses. I really want to help you not only strengthen the muscles you use for speaking and swallowing, but help you to transition it to real life. You need to learn to lift your voice and project it forward when you talk to people. So when I say, good morning, I'm lifting it and projecting it forward. Everybody say that. Good morning. Do you feel it going forward? Try it again. Good morning. So we've been using yes/no responses. We're going to start off by you just saying yes or no. And then, if that's too simple for some of you, I want you to answer in a complete sentence. But these questions are longer, so they're going to be more challenging. Let's start off just yes and no. Ready? I'm looking down at this book where I'm getting these silly questions. Here we go. Will 2 quarters equal 5 dimes? Now these questions are going to make you think a little bit more, and you're going to think, and then you're going to speak out. Let me ask you again. Will 2 quarters equal 5 dimes? Let's do the next one. Does the milkman deliver groceries? Let me ask you this. Are there still milkmen? All right, ready? Again, these are just silly questions. I'm just trying to get you to say yes or no. Is money always made out of paper? Is it easier to lift a table than it is an empty box? Is a rattlesnake poisonous? Does Christmas always fall on the same day of the week? Are you speaking out? Are you lifting with every response? Does the moon make more light than the sun? Do you have to stoop down to pull weeds from your garden? Can you close one eye and leave the other eye open without using your hands? All right, I want us to try something. We're going to go back through these questions, but this time either I want you to say yes, or I want you to answer in a complete sentence. And these sentences are longer, so it's much more difficult. So here we go. You pick yes or no, or answer in a complete sentence. Will 2 quarters equal 5 dimes? So let's say the question together. Yes, 2 quarters will equal 5 dimes. Do you see how I'm projecting it forward? I'm going to ask it again and let's do it together. Will 2 quarters equal 5 dimes? Yes, 2 quarters equal 5 dimes. Dimes. You see how I'm speaking out? Say it together. Dimes. It's not dimes. Dimes. Let's try the next one. Does the milkman deliver groceries? Answer in a complete sentence or say yes or no. Next one. Is money always made out of paper? Let me show you the answer. No. Paper is, let me try again. No, money is not always made out of paper. Everybody, I'm going to ask the question again and you answer it. Is money always made out of paper? No, money is not always made out of paper. Paper. Do you see what I'm doing? Let's try it again. Is money always made out of paper? No, money is not always made out of paper. That's what it means to speak with intent. Gosh, we're almost out of time. Let's do one more. Is a rattlesnake poisonous? So the answer, yes. A rattlesnake is poisonous. Say poisonous and speak out. Ready? Poisonous. Let me ask you again. Is a rattlesnake poisonous? I'm going to post this page. It's got 20 sentences on it, yes, no questions. And again, start with just yes, no. And then go through it again and answer in a complete sentence. Every single word with intent. Download today's reading material and do that. Let's end, take a sip of water, and we'll end with Dr. Boone's words. Here we go. Ready? Each one twice. Practice lifting and speaking out. Ready? Gu la gan ga ga. Gu la gan ga ga. Next one. Ku ka man gu ka. Ku ka man gu ka. Every syllable with intent. Ready? Gangla. Gangla. Lift it, and the last one. Kukla. Kukla. Good. Thank you so much for joining me today. Make sure to download today's reading material. It's a great exercise. really work on it with intent, and I will be back on Monday. Thank you, everyone.